When you say, make Perth home away from home, sounds really good. But what are the main benefits that you see for an international student to choose Australia and more specifically Western Australia?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I guess there's 3 points that I'd want to touch on very quickly. The first one is the wonderful weather that we enjoy here in Perth. So dry, hot summers, cool, dry, little bit of rain winters. It's really, really enjoyable. Lends itself to a fantastic outdoors lifestyle. So if you are interested in being outdoors all of the time, this is a wonderful, wonderful location to be able to bring your family to. And certainly that was one of the considerations when my wife and I were thinking about returning to Perth. So we are both from Perth originally. Our families are all here, but we've been living elsewhere in Australia for the best part of the last 12 years. And
Wow.
when we were coming back, we had children with us. So we were looking at, okay, well, we want to come back. We want to move home, but we also want to be able to get our children into schools and know where we want to live. And that's a significant challenge, even for us. When we were moving back to Perth. We're familiar with the city, but we weren't really sure where we wanted to live or where we want our children to go to school. So that was a challenge for us as locals, speaking English as a first language, not having to worry about trying to navigate the challenges of a second language. But I think that's one of the more significant benefits. And the third point that I wanted to raise was Western Australia is the only state in all of Australia that offers free education to the children of students who are studying a master's or a PhD. So for the length of time that you were studying, if you're at Murdoch University, if you're doing a 2-year master's, your children, whether they are at primary school or at secondary school, have access to free education. So there's no cost to you as the parent of that child to send your children to school. So it's a really useful benefit when you're thinking about moving to a new location and establishing that as your home away from home, not having to worry about one small part of that transition of moving so far away from everything that you know, and then trying to, I guess, smooth all of the bumps that come with transitioning to a new environment. So I think those are the key benefits I'd like to sort of point out for Western Australia. I'm sure there are a host more that I'm not thinking about right now, but those are the ones that sprang to mind when you asked that question.